Are you a landlord thinking of selling your rental property in 2021? Well, I've got my top 5 reasons for why that might be a great idea in this quick video. Welcome to my channel, Kelly's Corner of Real Estate. I am Kelly.wise, a real estate agent licensed in the state of Maryland, servicing Anne Arundel County and the surrounding areas. So let's dive right into that quick video. Reason number 1 why you might want to sell your rental property in 2021 is cash flow. Now, are your tenants paying on time? Are they taking good care of your property? Are they maybe long-term tenants? These are actually 3 reasons, if you said yes, that you might want to hold on to that rental property. Now, I know I said this is a video about selling it, but you should know if you want to keep it or get rid of it. And if you have good tenants in there, you're making a good cash flow, which a good rule of thumb is $300 net each month, then you may want to keep that rental property because it's doing what it's supposed to do, which is bringing in passive income. Now, if the opposite is true and because of COVID, no one's paying, you can't evict right now because of the state of emergency in Maryland, you may want to look into that lease and see if you have an option to sell that property. And if you do, you might want to take advantage of it so that you can recoup some of the losses over the last few months. And you can maybe utilize that money to reinvest somewhere else. Now, reason number 2 to sell your property is that you are changing niches. So perhaps you started off in your real estate investments with single family homes and row homes, and now multifamily homes or mobile home parks are more your jam. Well, then go ahead, sell those single family homes. We are in a strong seller's market right now, so it's a good time. And then utilize that passion or that money to follow your passion into the mobile homes and the multifamily homes. And you can actually utilize a 1031 exchange, which requires some planning. You only have 180 days to use it. But by doing that, you will save on some of the capital gains tax that you would have gotten hit with if you don't utilize a 1031 exchange. But if you're planning to change niches, why not use it? Of course, that's probably another video. But now let's move on to reason number 3. I told you, quick video. You're an accidental landlord. Now I'm sure you're thinking, what is an accidental landlord? Well, maybe you inherited a property and you didn't want to move into it, but you thought it'd be a good rental. So now you're an accidental landlord. Or perhaps you had a starter home. You didn't need to sell to move into your move-up home. And so you turned your starter home into a rental. These all probably sounded like a great idea, but maybe during the process you have found out being a landlord is just not cut out for you. It's not for everybody. It takes a lot of work. I mean, there's maintenance, there's fees dealing with, property management companies. Tenants can break stuff. They call you all kinds of times and day and night. So sometimes being a landlord is just not for everyone, like I said. If that's the case, you may want to look into selling your property. Now, if you have lived in that property as your primary residence for 2 years within the last 5 years, you actually may have some tax savings there. I do recommend that you talk to your accountant or your financial advisor for better advice on this, because again, I'm a real estate agent, not a financial advisor. But there are some savings that you can get if you have lived in your rental property for 2 out of the last 5 years, and they don't even need to be consecutive years. So it's something to look into if you're thinking of selling it. Now, reason number 4, I can't believe we're on 4 already, but that is that you are nearing retirement. And perhaps because you're nearing retirement, you invested when you were younger and you always had planned to sell as you reached retirement age or started getting closer to it. With the strong seller's market, like I've mentioned a couple of times, it's a great time to start selling off those properties. And then now we're at my reason number 5, which is maintenance burden. If you've had the home for a long time and now things are starting to fall apart, like it might need a new roof or a new HVAC, or perhaps it needs a new water heater, these are all big ticket items. Maybe the return on investment just isn't there for you to fix all those things. It might be easier to sell. And because of the strong seller's market, you can be able to sell that property as is and still make a profit. Just be a little forewarned that if you're selling a property as is that has a lot of high ticket items, the buyer will most likely do an inspection and request some kind of credit or fixes for those items. But that should still leave you with a handsome profit if you have owned the property for quite a long time. Now, I know there are a lot of agents out there making videos about 2021, the market crashing and some reminiscence of 2008, and I'm here to tell you that's just not true. I recently listened to a podcast that was between Brian Buffini, who is a top real estate agent, I believe he's out of California, and Dr. Lawrence Yun, who is an economist and also the vice president of the National Association of Realtors. I'll put the link below so you can listen to it yourself, but basically they've done a prediction for 2021. They've been very accurate for 2020 and previous years, and they're predicting that the seller's market is going to continue into 2021. So don't be afraid of 2008 rearing its ugly head in 2021. That just is not the case, because we have such low inventory and such a huge influx of buyers right now. That's why there's a strong seller's market, and that's planned to continue through 2021. So again, here's my top 5 reasons for selling your rental property. Is 1, cash flow. 2 is new niche. 3 is accidental landlord. 4, you're nearing retirement age. And 5, maintenance burden. So if these are reasons why you might think of selling your home, feel free to give me a call. I'll have all my contact information below. In addition to that, there are also more than 5 reasons why someone might want to sell a rental. These are just my top 5. Not everyone fits into a bubble. So thanks again for watching. Click that like and subscribe button for more, because I'll have plenty more videos coming your way soon. Thanks again. Bye.